everybody. I actually read this book at the beginning of the year, but I really like it, and I don't think there is ever a time that it is bad to get a reminder about how you can be kind and fill other people's hearts with happiness. So this book is called Have You Filled a Bucket Today? So parents, if you ever hear your kids talking about being bucket fillers, you're about to find out why. So this is a guide to daily happiness for kids. It was written by Carol McLeod and illustrated by David Messing. Have you filled a bucket today? Have you filled a bucket today? All day long, everyone in the whole wide world walks around carrying an invisible bucket. You can't see it, but it's there. You have a bucket. Each member of your family has a bucket. Your grandparents, friends, and neighbors all have a bucket. Everyone carries an invisible bucket. How would you hold your invisible bucket? Do you see how they have all those buckets with them? They're not really there, are they? But we're going to find out what they're full of, these invisible buckets. Everyone has one. Your bucket has only one purpose. Its purpose is to hold your good thoughts and good feelings about yourself. You feel very happy and good when your bucket is full. And you feel very sad and lonely when your bucket is empty. Yeah, he looks like he might be feeling a little upset. He's looking inside of his bucket going, why doesn't it have anything in it? Well, how would you look inside of your bucket if you couldn't see anything in there? Maybe you'd even stick your face right into your bucket. But hopefully all of you friends have nice full buckets. Other people feel the same way too. They're happy when their buckets are full and they're sad when their buckets are empty. It's great to have a full bucket, and this is how it works. You need other people to fill your bucket, and other people need you to fill theirs. So you need to fill each other's buckets. Sounds like teamwork to me. So how do you fill a bucket? I wonder, I bet you're already thinking of some ideas. How could you fill somebody's bucket? You fill a bucket when you show love to someone, when you say or do something kind, or even when you give someone a smile. That's being a bucket filler. We want to be bucket fillers, don't we? A bucket filler is a loving, caring person who says or does nice things that make other people feel special. Ooh, that sounds like a really nice person. When you make someone feel special, you are filling a bucket. I know that you, friends, make so many people feel special for so many different things. Oh, and that's very sweet how she's giving her those flowers. And if you notice, actually, this friend is holding an umbrella for the other friend, and you can see how her bucket is leaping. Her bucket, the things that are in her bucket are leaping right over to her friend's bucket because they're sharing those good thoughts and those kind gestures, those kind things that they're doing. But you can also dip into a bucket and take out some good feelings. You dip into a bucket when you make fun of someone, when you say or do mean things, or even when you ignore somebody. So you don't even need to say anything. You can make somebody sad just by ignoring them. That's actually called being a bucket dipper. Ooh, you don't want to be a bucket dipper. A bully is a bucket dipper. A bucket dipper says or does mean things to make other people feel bad. That is just so sad. And look, he's pushing that friend over and he's knocking stuff right out of that friend's bucket. Oh, and this girl right here, it looks like they're picking on her. And all of the colors are falling out of her bucket too. Her bucket is emptying out. How do you think those friends feel? These ones right here. I can't imagine it would feel good to empty somebody's bucket either. I wouldn't think that would make me feel good. What do you think? Would that make you feel good to empty somebody's bucket? Would you rather be a bucket dipper or a bucket filler? I bet you're saying bucket filler. I know that you are. Many people who dip have an empty bucket. They think they can fill their own bucket by dipping into someone else's, but that will never work. You never fill your own bucket when you dip into somebody else's. That almost gives me like goosebumps because that is such a true thing to say. It will never make you feel better. And I just asked it back here for a reason. So you could think it will never make you feel better to make somebody else feel worse. Then two people, you and that person, you both just feel yucky. Has that ever happened to you? But guess what? When you fill someone's bucket, what do you think you do to your bucket? You fill your bucket. You feel good when you help somebody else feel good. I know you friends know that because I see you making other people feel good all the time. So here, look, this is the boy who it said it doesn't help when you are mean to somebody to fill up your bucket. That doesn't work. So you see he's walking away and his bucket is emptying out, but his bucket is emptying out too. But then over here, you see these friends saying nice things to each other and smiling, and they're filling each other's buckets. That's what happens when you're kind. All day long, we are either filling up or dipping into each other's buckets by what we say and what we do. Try to fill a bucket and see what happens. You love your mom and dad. Why not tell them you love them? You can even tell them why. Your caring words will fill their buckets right up. Watch for smiles to light up their faces. You will feel like smiling too. A smile is a good clue that you have filled a bucket. So if somebody's smiling, that means you filled their buckets if you've said that thing that's made them smile or done that thing that's made them smile, and your bucket is getting filled up too. If you practice, you'll become a great bucket filler. Just remember that everyone carries an invisible bucket. Hold your bucket right up. And think of what you can say or do to fill it. Looks like they're sharing their buckets back and forth because they're being so kind to each other. Here are some ideas for you. You could smile and say hi to the bus driver. You could invite the new kid to play with you. You could write a thank you note to your teacher. You could tell your grandpa that you like to spend time with him. There are many ways to fill a bucket. Bucket filling is fun and easy to do. It doesn't matter how young or old you are. It doesn't cost any money. It doesn't take much time. And remember, when you fill someone else's bucket, you fill your own bucket too. And when you're a bucket filler, you make your home, your school, and your neighborhood better places to be. Bucket filling makes everyone feel good. It would make me feel good if I had my bucket filled. What about you, friends? So why not decide to be a bucket filler today and every day? Just start each day by saying to yourself, I'm going to do something to fill someone's bucket today. And at the end of each day, ask yourself, did I fill someone's bucket today? Yes, I did. Because that's the life of a bucket filler. And that's you. Who are some bucket fillers? Point right to yourself. You're all bucket fillers because I know you friends all do so much to be kind to others and make others very happy. So, my question at the end of this book, did you do something to fill a bucket today? I wonder what you did. Let me know. I hope that you guys like this one. Have a wonderful day.